Alright, back to the inner courtyard. The Cooperator in chains. Digging a tunnel through the ground, eh? Sounds like a real pain. Here, I thought you were a bunch of annoying flies, but it turns out you're actually a bunch of grubs. I'm impressed you made it this far without getting stepped on. You got a lot of nerve for someone who would have gotten her ass handed to her without our help. She's probably just too embarrassed to show her appreciation. She looks like a servant whose spirit origin is made up of pure Sun to me. I gotta say, throwing a bit of dere in the mix would do her some good. While I can appreciate your pride, I would try to keep that attitude of yours in check if I were you, Scorpion. Remember that we now possess the source of your greatest fixation. The only thing more powerful than a maid is a maid with reptile sanitation spray. Is that what you think? Take another look at the bottom of the canister. Huh? It looks like the bottom melted off, and now it's completely empty. When did that happen? My acid can melt any living thing. Ordinarily, I only use it to digest prey that I've eaten, but it's easy enough to use on small objects. Ho-ho, acid you say? How very fortuitous. We still have a lot of digging left to do, after all. We have been fortunate up to this point, but there's one thing that I've been concerned about. What if we come up against a great boulder or some obstacle we couldn't clear away with our bare hands? I don't like where this is going. Are you telling me to cough up acid just to help you lot dig your way out of the prison? Well, of course. Isn't that what you were just going on about, how wonderful it is? You know, Monkey used to do the same thing all the time. I'll build a castle in 3 days, boss. There's no way Shibata or anyone else could pull that off, boss. So now it's time to cough up or shut up. We made a deal. You said you'd help. Were you lying? I did say that, didn't I? Stop looking at me like that. I wouldn't do anything so boorish as to break my word to a human or even a mechanical doll. Indeed, my daughter is frightfully adorable when she looks up at you with those baby blues while she tilts her head like that. I totally get it. I've also told you countless times before, Fran is Victor's girl, not yours. Well, the problem now is that there's only one of you and there's 6 teams of us. And we have our own reason for why we can't all escape together. Depending on how things could go, we could all end up fighting over who gets to use your acid. So you're racing as well as escaping. I'm starting to see what's going on here. Well, no matter. It's none of my concern. All you want is my acid, correct? You should be able to carry that around in any container coated with magical energy. Let's give it a try. These cups should do the trick. Now then. Why did she just turn around like that? Okay, here goes. Yes, this should work. Here, you can carry it in these. Quite generous of me to throw these containers in for free, if I do say so myself, said while wiping her mouth. Hold it. Is that what I think it is? It better not be. It's not. It's pure acid. At any rate, I can't move from the cell. As you can see, I'm bounded by divine steel chains. But you're free to take my acid with you if in those containers. However, let me be clear about one thing. I cannot just make more on a whim. Why is that, you ask? Maybe hard for you to understand, but producing it makes me extremely hungry. No, I get it. I totally get it. If anything, I'd be more surprised if that didn't happen. Is that true? Yes, it is, my mechanical doll. No matter how badly you may want my acid, I can only produce so much. If you want it that badly, you'll need to bring me a tribute every time you ask for more. Something that will fill my stomach will be best, of course. In fact, I won't mind if you offer it up yourselves. Ha 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 ha. Provisions, eh? As prisoners ourselves, those aren't exactly easy to come by. Good thing I know a human or two who can help. I think we can make this work. Wait, how can she turn around? She's tied up with chains. Looks like we know what the next resource we need is. Food. Right you are, Master. It seems like the amount of help, or acid, Gorgon can provide will have significant bearing on how quickly everyone can progress. Let's be sure to bring Gorgon things she'll like to speed up everyone's escape. Alright, you all know what you need to do next. The race to escape is back on track. Okay, so can we check the event shop now? Okay. Alright then. So we're gonna keep cheering on Team Best Waifu and Team Nero. Just found this book underground along with some goblins. You better not begin with any mischief over there. More books, more books. Ow. Alright, got a triple noble phantasm for whoever's next. There we go. No, it's Paraclesis and Pet Dragon. Okay. Alright, let's end this quick. Not sure if this made altars quite strong enough to one-shot Paraclesis, but we'll give it a go. Nope, not quite. So where altar dropped it, Vanilla should pick it up. And now a cross caliber for that dragon. There we go. Alright, so got the results next, and we've got another Avenger on our hands. So it's either going to be Gorgon or Good. I can see a light. At last, we should be able to make it out of... Wait, what is this? What a dreadfully unpleasant turn of events. We can't go through this light, which means... this is the prison field. Now what? Seems our hands are tied. Does this mean that the barrier actually reaches this far into the ground? I figured there was a chance this could happen, but we were still kind of getting shafted here. Let's head back to Gorgon's cell and plan our next move. Oh, this is turning into a wonderful day. How does it feel, learning that all your efforts to escape were for nothing? Oh, please do tell me. I'm just a monster locked in her cell, so I would love to know how this feels, even after you begged for my help. What was the point of such celebrated heroic spirits scurrying around underground like so many filthy rats? I'm so happy that our predicament amuses you so much. You look as happy as if you just killed an Oni. I believe I know that delight better than anyone else. I would be glad to demonstrate my technique here. And of course, the best demonstration would be a live combat demonstration. Why not? I'm in an excellent mood after seeing your forlorn faces. I could be persuaded to help you vent. Hey, stop that! We don't have time for this sort of nonsense. Nah, I swear. You should listen to your elders, you know. I am most impressed that you were able to say such things as to both a monster from the age of the gods and a hero of the recent times, Helena. Most audacious indeed. However, it is precisely those sort of heroes who tend to die young. In that sense, it is entirely plausible that she is the eldest among us, at least in terms of mental age. My mental age? Haha, don't be silly. My body may have been 50-something, but my heart is still in its teens. If anything, I would like nothing better than to continue singing the praises of youth now and forever. Feel free to encourage me in this pursuit. Oh, okay, so it's Gorgon's full form. Alright. Heh, one turn. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Nobu. Yeah, I know that probably wasn't that impressive, but remembering all the trouble she gave me back during Babylonia. Are you done getting that out of your systems? Now that we all understand one another, let's get back to business. You mean back to the fact that the prison field extends all the way down into the ground? As a god of the underworld, I understand how important subterranean domain is, but still. I knew it was possible that this might be the case, but still, I didn't actually think it would be. I mean, it was a huge waste to just keep a powerful barrier on all the time and have it extend into the ground. Wasting energy is bad. Very bad. It must be a spherical barrier that surrounds the entire prison, so we won't be able to get around it just by digging in another direction. Which means that we're right back to where we started. We have to do something about the prison field itself. So we weren't able to avoid the core problem after all, huh? I had a feeling this might happen. Then we need to come up with a way to remove that barrier. You seem like you know the most out of anyone here. What do you think? I already told you. The only way to do that is for you to cut off a source, and that means killing Medb. That does look like it's the only option, but thanks to that barrier, we would have a very hard time fighting her on even ground in this prison. After all, she possesses the power to completely dominate everything here. Her very existence is on an entirely different plane, like we pharaohs and the common masses. As much as it pains me to admit that, then we have no choice but to kill her on uneven ground, namely, assassination. Fortunately, I know a lot about that since I've been on both sides of that particular coin. I'm afraid I don't see how assassination would improve our chances. Whether we try to cut off her head or poison her, there's no guarantee that it would actually work on her in this place. If Medb is some sort of weakness, something we could exploit that would be sure to kill her, then the situation would be different, but she does have a weakness. She does? And you didn't say anything about it earlier? Well, come on, what is it? What is it? I've only heard her mention this once. There was another person here who attempted to escape by trying to kill Medb, much like you lot are doing. Of course, he was quickly defeated, but as Medb made him crawl along the ground so she could step on him and make her lick her shoes, she laughed and said, "If you really wanted to kill me, you should have shot me. Or you should have shot some blank at my head." Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What was it that he should have shot at her head? Cheese. Her weakness is projectile cheese. It's a meme. Like, you know, those videos of people just throwing cheese at people? Her weakness is cheese.